Hello, my precious friends. Earlier in the week, I sent you a pastoral message that came right from my heart. And I'm doing the same again because God laid this burden on my heart to come to you in this way. I don't have notes in front of me, just like I did last time. I want to speak to you heart to heart. And I want to continue to encourage you to keep your eyes on Jesus. Because if you keep your eyes on the cable news, you will be depressed. Certainly, if you're not now, you will in a few days' time. Stop watching cable television. They have only one goal, and that is to get you glued to them so they can get the rating up. And I don't want to be cynical, but that's really the truth. So I want you to keep focusing on Jesus. And then I want you to look for opportunities by email, by phones, to talk to friends and to even neighbors. I'm able to walk in the street and talk to people now more than I've ever done before. And people are open to the gospel like I've never seen before. 3 of the many people I've been trying to witness to, just in the last 3 days, they've stopped me in the lobby of our building. I said, hey, can we talk to you? And I'm pointing them to Leading the Way app because they wanted to hear more. They want to learn about fear, how to overcome fear with faith. And I'm sending them to the Leading the Way app to download, but also Church of the Apostles, apostles.org. There are a lot of material. You can go and listen and watch. There is a statement that is attributed to Rahm Emanuel, who was the former mayor of Chicago. And the statement goes something like this: don't waste a crisis. Of course, from a political point of view, he is meaning use that crisis to your advantage. Beloved, this crisis came to us, we did not seek it. And if I can take that worldly wisdom and bring a godly wisdom into it, don't waste the crisis. This is a time when people's hearts are open. This is a time there is opportunity for people to hear about the gospel when they would not want to hear before. There is a time for us to call upon the Lord in prayer, exercising faith to overcome fear and to trust God to do great and mighty things. You know, there's something that I preached some time ago, and I called it the 50-20 vision. It's from Genesis 50-20. When Joseph said to his brothers, what you have meant for evil, God turned it for good. And so, whatever evil, because our God is not the author of evil, whatever evil is being created, God can turn it for good. And He can turn it for His glory if we just trust Him and place our hope completely on Him. And so I want to encourage you, stay in the Word, turn off that television, and get involved in somebody else's life. Again, we're all isolated, so you can do that by phone or by email. Of course, we're going to be here Sunday. I'll be preaching online, and the wonderful musicians will be leading singing and praise and worship. 10:30, Sunday. I'm continuing the series from the Beatitude. How that it is only your hunger for God, that is more of God in you and less of me, that God satisfies that particular hunger. Nothing else will satisfy it. So I hope that you're going to tune in. And then the following Sunday, on the 29th, God has laid a heavy burden, a message. I'm going to suspend the series just for that one Sunday. And I'm going to speak to you from the prophet Joel, chapter 2, and addressing specifically this troublous times that we are in right now. And how can we see the hand of God in it? And how can we see that God can use it for His glory if we as God's people. So sad for me that we can't gather together. As you know, I'm a hugger. I'd love to be able to hug you. But since we can't, we can spiritually, because there's no limitation of time or geography with God, that we can unite together in prayer, trusting, believing that God can do great and mighty things in the midst of these difficulties. And so I hope you tune in Sunday at 10:30. God bless.